Good morning, Vietnam. We're in Vietnam, going to the former Saigon. On our way to Ho Chi Minh City. They just leave it airport. Should be interesting. 2-hour ride to Ho Chi Minh. Used to be Saigon.
Cái này là lát nước canh. Cái này đưa cho không cạn.
Or you feel comfortable in the seat?
Yes.
Perfect. And how about the sound? Is it too low or too high? Yeah, for ladies and gentlemen, yeah, down the bus. Yeah, in case you cannot catch up with what I'm sharing, yeah, just please raise your hand and let me know. Yeah, I will appreciate that. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the kickstart of the new international tourism in Vietnam. Yeah, it started in the late October or early November to April next year. Yeah, since this month, our company gonna welcome a lot of big crews coming to Vietnam. Yeah, yesterday we were expecting to welcome Celebrity Millennium. Yeah, that's cruise ship they just come to Vietnam like once or twice a year. But very sad for that ship that it couldn't dock in the port due to overbooking. Yeah, because of the storm affects a lot of cargo. Yeah, they need to take a shelter here. Yeah, there is no space for Celebrity Millennium. They were docking in the sea, in the middle of the sea, couldn't see Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah, just yesterday. Yeah, just yesterday. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Celebrity Millennium. Yeah, they just come to Vietnam like once or two a year. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, and now I can't wait to see all of you friends. Yeah, this one. Anh trai cho em xin cây bút nha. Có bút chưa? Dạ, em xin cây. Hồi nãy em lấy cái cây của em được không?
Yeah.
Demonstrate a great opportunity for Vietnam to try its economy and society. Yeah, but around it is estimated in around 2035 Vietnam will enter the aging part. Yeah, and when you travel around Vietnam from south to north, you will notice is that on the street you see ma'am sir, on your left side, yeah, it features a very stable weather. Only 2 seasons in the South Vietnam, the hot and the hotter season. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, just the dry and the wet season, ma'am sir. Yeah, and now we are in the dry season already. This is the last month of the rainy season in the south. So the dry season in the south, it is in Vietnam. It's the paradise of beaches in Vietnam, but it's featured the hot weather every year. Yeah, around 9 or 10 months. Yeah, 95% of Vietnam or coffee production that is made of Robusta. Yeah, we mainly grow Robusta coffee beans. For the people inside the city center, because it is estimated 70% of fresh water used for the daily activities for the people in Ho Chi Minh City is coming from this river. Yeah, the water from this river is pumped through the filter plants before providing for the people inside the city center. So ma'am sir, in Vietnam, tap water is not for drinking, please. Yeah, not for drinking. We only use the tap water for cooking, for bathing, for showering, for washing. That's it. Yeah, we're not using that for drinking. sorry. Yeah. 5 million. 1 million motorbike. 25 million motorbike. No way. Yeah. So Vietnam is home to a total number of nearly 70 million motorbike. For 70 million motorbike in Vietnam. The population of Vietnam right now 100 million people already. Yeah, and in Vietnam we don't tend to share motorbike with each other. Yeah. So 1679 they got together around 3,000 main supporters. Yeah, and they hop on 50 ships. They fled all the way from the southern coastal port of China to come to Vietnam. Of the 11th century, yeah, in the southern coastal port of China. Yeah, she was born after 14 months, unlike normal baby. When she was born, she didn't cry. Yeah, with a beam of light, yeah, and the sense came off her body. The her brothers and her father were in distress in the sea. Yeah, and then she suddenly came into a cave. Yeah, and then her spirit returned into the sea to save her brothers and her father. She used her hands, 2 hands, to keep on her
You're quiet in here. Good spot.
One big fish.
Để đúng rồi.
Check. So, what is best used for is used as the feeling to stop the cushion, the pillow, the mattress. Yeah, we're still doing it until today. Yeah, it is.
Are these condominiums?
Not say. Yeah, this one newly grown years. It has the huge trunk. Yeah, and massive roots like this. Yeah, it usually go deep into the soil and disclose the pavements for urban development. Yeah, and now only the outskirts of the city can see so this one. So I live around 20 minutes away, yeah, from the city center. I can see 5 or 6 of the K-pop tree until now. But I hope that they still keep the K-pop tree there as the evidence of the name of the Saigon. Don't take it down. Yeah, hopefully. Yes.
It's like a Bismarck palm.
Yes.
So by the 1st July 2025, our government actually make some reforms in administrative units. So previously, Vietnam is made of 64 provinces and cities in total, but right now it's streamlined into 34 provinces and cities. So now the biggest cities in terms of total area in Vietnam is no longer Ho Chi Minh City, no longer on the Vietnamese people. If you come here on that occasion, what you are seeing right now is the bumper traffic, right? On that day, the city becomes the ghost town. Nobody on the street very clear. Yeah, the street very clear. Yeah, it depends on each year. But ground floor, 5-star hotel, shopping mall, cinema inside. It kind of mixed use building, and you see a lot of apartments surrounding it, right? Yeah, this is the apartment of Bình Thạnh district. Yes. Another price, you know that in Ho Chi Minh City, it's a little bit weird that the price of the apartment is approaching the price of the normal. Which means one rich man they buy a big house and then they divide it into boarding house. Yes, they divide it into very small room like this. It's room 20 to 30 meters square. Very small. They rent it out. They can share with their roommates. Yeah, 120 or 30 meters square. Their boarding house is around $100 to $150 a month. They can share with other roommates. Yeah, universities. That is the public one. Public. So I'm saying only 2 minutes away, 2 or 3 minutes away from the museum. Yes. Please get ready. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, please enter inside and wait for me in the seating area over there. Please wait for me inside. I'll go get your ticket and be back in minutes.
Yes. $16.56.
With the light yellow wall. Yeah, this one. U.S. Embassy exactly on this location. You see Memorial Black here. And they put a flower there. Yeah. Okay. This one. U.S. Embassy in the past.
I remember seeing the helicopter.
Yeah, the helicopter. So, Ma'am Sri, you remember about what kind of helicopter? The Chinook or the small helicopter?
Big one.
Some units and why? Yeah, because those soldiers they took part in the third offensive. So this is just the more. But every year, whenever there is the upcoming festival, they will decorate. Yeah, like this. Yeah. So you know that most of Vietnamese people we are non-religion or follow Buddhism, but the Vietnamese people they are really flexible. Yeah, they can go to the pagoda in the morning and attend the church. And this is the area we will pay our visits in the afternoon.
Nice. That's
White House, Independent Palace on your right side. Okay. So in the afternoon we will gather. We just travel around here. Yeah. Because why? Normally, whenever the Lunar New Year's come, North and South would agree informal ceasefire, so that the soldiers from the both sides could spend time with their family. Yeah. But the North Vietnam they broke this ceasefire. Yeah. They took that advantage. Yeah. In order to launch their attacks. That's why when the third offensive happened, all of the soldiers in the South Vietnam were caught off guard. Yeah, they thought that was the fire. They thought that is the firework. Yeah, because we usually do a firework on the Lunar New Year.
the
Yeah.
hotel.
Siam here. Changers. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful here too.
Yeah, it's nice spot.
This one. Very nice.
Stunning. Very nice indeed. Yeah, this is a lot more.
Get ready for a festival.
Yeah.
Đây quẹo đâu được đúng không anh?
Nice.
Yeah, ma'am sir, just a few minutes away. So, ma'am sir, our restaurant venue is located in the 5-star hotel. Yeah, and our restaurant venue is located on the street.
Vietnamese food. And tour groups from here. Lunch anyway.
Union, 13 April 1975, Liberation Armies and the tanks bursting into the main gates of this palace and marked the fall of Saigon, captured the fall of Saigon. And those tanks over there, it is a replica. The original one is now being displayed in Hanoi, the capital city. Yes. Yeah, so ma'am, sure. It's not really legal. For example, they use the red color as the main color for the street. Because in politics, the red color is the symbol of
Original South Vietnamese conference room, parliament. More cabinet rooms. The locals here, flight scheme. Look at the roots on this tree. really a palace. I guess it's cafe, coffee, but we just don't have time. Back on the bus. Yeah.
This one.
Ship that back. Yeah. Get something.
Em lên đi.
Yeah. It's the old French church, French Catholic church. The scaffolding on it. It's closed. And of course, post office. And Highlands Coffee, which is a chain in Vietnam. Christmas in Vietnam. Yeah. Oh boy, another one posing. Book Street. All books. The shop is a bookstore. Publishing house. I can get my book published here. What do you think? See if we can get a beer somewhere? Or, and of course, there's a Starbucks. Ho Chi Minh City Book Street. But locals still call it Saigon. Still know it's Saigon. Good picture. Yeah. French Cathedral. Just plain cups.
Pretty good.
Christmas store. Yeah. Back at the cathedral, all being scaffold too. Interesting tower. Yeah, too bad the cathedral's under construction for restoration.
Building.
Rental.
Yeah, rental office, rental shop. Yes.
Yeah, that was the famous landing spot of that Huey helicopter that came out and took the Americans out as Saigon was falling. And it wasn't at the embassy; it was this building here, and they were CIA people. They were trying to get out.
Now, it's still containing its bright pink color like that. Yeah, and now the highest building over there, ma'am, sir. You can take a picture. The tallest building in Vietnam, landmark 81. Landmark 81. Yeah, it was put in operations in around 2018. 2018. Yeah, around 2018.
And you go all the way to the top?
Yes, you can go to the top, around 68th floor. Yeah, then we have the observation deck. Yeah,
Looks like a
they also serve
helicopter.
the coffee there, but it's a little bit expensive, $10 per one.
Reminds me of LA.
Avian car.
You haven't driven the 405.
That's Vietnam.
Is that it now?
This is
Oh wow.
happening steps.
Very nice.
They build it like